Morning, it's the 1st of April and it's back to woolly hat weather and put your hood up weather. It's bloody freezing yesterday. We were sat in garden, it must have been 20 plus degrees. Today, Christ almighty, it's freezing this morning. How days can be different, I don't know. Found a bit of a problem with our drill. These square coulter tubes don't like oats, don't like spring oats at all. Maybe, I don't know, they're just bridging top where that round meets square, it just bridges. I haven't done it with barley at all, and so we're gonna have to sort that out, make them, I don't know, funnel it in better or something. It hates oats. I mean, he was off real slow, still bunged up, you know. He had bloody 8 bunged up at once at one point, and it wasn't his fault, it was product. So we're going to try and alter that a bit this morning, because he's got quite a few oats to drill down at another farm at Latham, about 40 acres it is. So we want it to be right, because it's right down the roadside. You know, so it wants to look somewhat like, but yeah, a bit pissed. I'm sure there must be a conversion kit or something, because surely these more drills, someone's come across this problem before. This is our problem with this drill. Like square coulters, that's our coulter tube. And the square, and like with a round rubber pipe going on there, the oats are sort of bridging on here. Because there's a lot of product, we put a lot of spring oats on seed. And they're sort of tapered in anyway, they're tapered wrong way anyway. And what we do, we whack that in first while it's cold, and then we heat it right up, and then we whack, oh, where's that big one? This one in. And what that does, it sort of swells it out so we can, so it's like funneled in, you know. So anyway, we tried it last night and it worked pretty good. So, but yeah, procedure is that one first. Seeing that, man, it's made it round, you see, so hopefully it'll funnel in a bit better. Solve our problem. We'll just run around with die grinder now. Any sharp edges what we've caused with shoving that in or outside, make it right. See, that's the difference. Look, I mean, it's bound to be make job easier, I would say, but why they haven't done it in factory, I do not know. So anyway, and it's Oliver's birthday today, so happy birthday, Oliver. He's 22. Wish I was 22 again. So yeah, it's a bit of a painstaking task to take them off and do them and put them back on. But hopefully, yeah, for the future it'll, well, it does work anyway, because we did, as like I said, I did half a drill yesterday. And took it and tried it and never had a bung spout, and the rest of them, other side was, we had 3 or 4, so hopefully we've cracked it. So right, I'll get a crack on and do this one. Don't know what that council gizmo does, but it seems to fill potholes in a one-man job, just some, don't know what it does, but it does that. That's right, bloody mess. What a useless fucking Hey, say, if you hear B down here, put your half breed in, and right at the end here there's a real wet hole. I don't know how wet it is now, but when I sprayed it, it was wet. So if you think you're going to ball it up, just go to the left of it and go around it. Yeah. Just down field, balled her up. It's always wet down this corner. Anyway, I didn't get, I'd have just gone around it, but it mauled through it and bunged it totally solid. So we've got hands like that now from first thing. So it's only a tiny proportion of field. So, but anyway, that's what we're off all right now.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Have you got any of that in tank?
Yeah, I met a little bit, but it blew off.
Oh, terrible to pour out of these bloody things. Soft on my arm. What are you doing? Jesus. I'll do another quad. We put in our last application of nitrogen on 400 kilo. It said 200 and we got 200 early on. And it's just, it's early enough, but a couple of years ago it grew that fast that it was too big for a spinner. It's sort of up here, and spinner discs were in among canopy, so we just get it done. Next week they're talking we could have a bit of windy weather, so it's windy enough today, but actually I've looked at spread patterns, it's fairly good. So, and it's another box ticked. So we've had a good week really. We've done a lot of drilling, got a lot of spring barley, and it's gone in, majority of it really well. 125 acre was just too hard, it just danced on top, but it's in, and hopefully we'll get a shower or two to sort of get it going. But I'm not worried about it. I think it'll grow, but I'm just a little bit concerned that we're going to have a repeat of last year, you know. I mean, it was bloody, you know, we waited to it to dry out, and then it did. Everything went in, and then it didn't grow. Well, what we have drilled, actually, we've got it drilled and rolled, and it's in a more moisture, and I reckon we'll see a few plants coming up the end of next week. So, you know, job's pretty good. If he gets this done today, I'll be happy. I'll have had a real good week. I can. That's it for me. Friday night, working tomorrow. Got some jobs to do tomorrow. But I'm off to have maybe 4 or 5 or half a dozen even cans of Stella now. So I look forward to that on a Friday night, to reward myself of good service to Dove Farms. If you like these videos, tick and subscribe, and we'll do one a week of mixed farming in East Yorkshire.